Good morning and welcome to Monday the 8th of February's Phonics for Grasshoppers and Dragonflies for all you Year 2 children out there. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Shall we have a little look at what we are going to be up to this week in Phonics? So, firstly, we are going to look at some of the words, some new common spelling words this week. And our first word is this word. What does that make, everybody? Coming. Then we've got thing. What does that make? Looking. Well done. And then we have something. So we have the words coming, thing, looking, and something. What do they all end in, guys? So your challenge is, can you sound button out these words as well? You may want to pause the video at this point. So what do we already know about suffix? A bit of a review here. We've been looking at adding suffixes to words, and it changes them from the present to the past tense. So what is the past tense? Who can remember? It tells us something that has already happened, okay? So look at the sentences below. One is in the past tense and one is in the present tense. Which one do you think is which? So I am changing my clothes. I changed my clothes. Have a good think. Which one do you think is in the past tense? It is the green sentence. I changed my clothes. Okay, so spelling rules. So far we have been looking at adding suffix ed and ing to the end of words. So this week we're going to be continuing to investigate adding the ing suffix. And remembering, when we write verbs in the present continuous and past continuous tenses, we use the ending ing. So what happens when we add ing to words that end in an e? What do you think we might do to those words? With the ed rule, when we were adding that suffix, we just added a d. I wonder what we do with this one. Let's have a look. If the word ends in an e, you take it away completely before adding the ing. So you take away the e and then add ing. Let's have a look. So we've got have, become having. Can you see there the e has been taken off? What happens then when we add ing to words that have a short vowel sound and one consonant at the end? Let's have a look there. We need to double the consonant before we add ing. So when there's a short vowel, we double that consonant. And here we've got hug becomes hugging. As you can see there, we've got two G's in hugging. So today we're going to look at the rule of what happens to a verb with two consonants at the end. So even if the consonant is part of a vowel digraph. So it stays the same when we add ing. For instance, we've got bank. Okay, so the nk at the end is the two consonants at the end. Bank becomes banking. We just add ing. Park, we've got our irk at the end, becomes parking. Again, just adding ing. So we're going to see if we can practice adding the ing suffix to the following verbs. We've got the word walk, talk, bark, fill, kiss, and busk. Okay. So maybe pause the video at this point because you might want to write the answers down or just have a little bit of a longer time to think about what would happen to those words when we add ing. Okay, let's have a look. Walk becomes walking, just adding the ing. Talk becomes talking, bark becomes barking, fill becomes filling, kiss becomes kissing, and busk becomes busking. And as you can see, all of those we've just added the ing to them. Well done if you got those correct. So looking at writing sentences, who can remember what is it we need to do when we write a sentence? We need a capital letter at the beginning. We need to remember our finger spaces and our end punctuation, whether that's a full stop, an exclamation mark, or a question mark. So the sentence I would like you to try and write down, so make sure you've got your pen and paper ready. I'm going to read it out before I reveal it, and then we can see how well you did when writing your sentence. So the whole sentence goes, the dog was barking and the cat was howling. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words we're going to try and write down. So firstly, let's write the. Nice easy one. And then we've got dog. The dog. Dog. The dog. Was. The dog was. And then we've got the dog was barking. Barking. Using today's rule of adding ing. Barking. The dog was barking. That's the first part of our sentence. The dog was barking. Then we've got and the. Let's write those down. That should be quite easy. And the. And the. Then we've got cat. 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 And the cat. Then we've got was. Again, was. We've got and the cat was. And the last word is howling. 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 And then what punctuation do you think we might put at the end of that sentence? So I'm going to reread that sentence to see if we have got all those words written down. It says, the dog was barking and the cat was howling. The dog was barking and the cat was howling. Let's reveal the sentence and see what you got. So we can see here, the dog was barking and the cat was howling. Hopefully you managed to write that down and get all your correct spellings, remembering your punctuation at the end. In this case, it's using exclamation mark, your finger spaces, and of course your capital letter at the beginning. And well done for everyone who got that. So that is the end of today's phonics session. I hope that you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.